Hey y'all, my name's Darren and this is Electro Savvy. In this video, we're going to be talking about tech, and it's something that I absolutely need for this rural area that I live in now. The internet service is horrible. I can barely upload my YouTube videos, and it's really becoming a pain for my home and for my business. I've been dreaming for this. It's the Starlink Satellite.
We're going to take a look at this beautiful satellite Starling. This first box is the mounting hardware that you do have to purchase separately. When I open up this box, you can see the hardware and also a diagram sheet pointing out what it should look like when it's mounted on an angle, your QR code for your phone, and the mounting bracket that goes into the satellite. Inside the box, you will find the gray hardware. It's probably sun-resistant plastic since it does resemble electrical EMT. But this is the bracket that goes into the satellite where you can install the pole. This is your swivel bracket that mounts to a surface, a flat surface, so you can get pretty ingenuitive with that one. You can see the holes are for mounting using a screw or a lag bolt. So this is the extension pole. This is what's going to hook the satellite to the swivel surface mounting bracket. It includes some screws and other hardware in this box. Alright, so we're going to put this box back together and fold it up, and then we're going to take a look at the actual satellite box. Okay, what you're looking at now is the actual satellite box. You can see the satellite right when you open the box's lid. That is the Gen 3 satellite with the kickstand. This satellite doesn't have the motorized servos. And a lot of people do just stick these right out in their yard. Something that I'm considering due to the horrible rain that I'm experiencing around my house right now. But that's the satellite, and this is a diagram that they provide in the box, and it's a quick reference to what you really have to do. So they show you how to hook up your phone, the power box, the router, and the satellite. And they show you the cables and how it should be connected. Alright, so in the box, you can clearly see the router. It's a nice looking router. It's got a rubberized coating to it, and this rubber plug that I'm pulling reveals 2 Ethernet cables. Alright, so I'm going to put that back on. And you can see that they supplied you with a 50-foot gray satellite cord, and that's going to go to the satellite and hook it into the router. The shorter cord is the AC power cord that goes to that power box. So that's it. That was all the hardware. So let's get into it.
Anyway guys, I can't wait to watch movies, and I can't wait to have 3-minute uploads with my MacBook M1 computer that I know is faster than that. It just really sucks, man, having bad internet, and I feel for everybody that goes through the same thing that I've been going through. Let's go out and let's start this project.
Here's a closer look at the diagram. You can see a cell phone. There is a power box hooked to AC power, and then a wire running over to the router, and then a wire from the router to the satellite. These are some of the plug ends, the connector ends that will be plugged in. So this is a satellite, the back of the satellite here, and that's what it would look like. It's truly plug and play. You couldn't ask for something to be more simple, and it looks like the hardware is good quality. So I got a small window. It had stopped raining for about 30 minutes, so I ran the cord directly off of the porch, and after I connected with the app, I positioned the satellite right at the edge of my house. This spot is just temporary. I wanted to see the Starlink satellite work, and I was sick of not having internet. But to my luck, I have an old dish network dish that's been disconnected for about 10 years. This satellite was picking up its best signal through the app in this location, and it couldn't have worked out better. I'm just going to hang it right there in the existing spot. I have everything laid out, and it's connected, sitting right on my kitchen counter. I'm scanning the QR code on this diagram sheet, and you have a few things you have to do on this app, but I'm gonna go ahead and open the app. Everything's pretty straightforward, and it's been very simple. So here I'm actually opening the app, and now I'm online, just that fast. And you can see down below there's like speed test, statistic, network, obstructions, settings, support, and alignment. And all of these can be selected. So here I'm running a speed test. And you can see these are some pretty impressive speeds. I was blown away that I was getting these kind of speeds as gray and cloudy as the sky was. Hooking up the Starlink satellite is very straightforward. So as long as you follow the instructions, they are very simple for anyone to follow.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. This Starlink satellite was impressive. I had it operating for 2 days, and for 2 days, it has thunderstorm, hurricane-like weather on top of this thing. And I mean, I have it just right out in the yard. With the kickstand out, I didn't have time to hook it up on my house, and I started scratching my head with ideas. There's an old dish network dish that's still strapped to the side of my house from 10 years ago. It's in the perfect location. And you can see it in the video. The standard Starlink satellite kit came with everything that you need. Everything was in the box. I hooked it up. I downloaded the app off of the QR code. It took me about 10 or 15 minutes to actually set everything up. Other than that, you had to create a password, and it worked. All right, y'all, that's just about it. I hope you enjoyed this video on the Starlink satellite. I will be making a second video on the installation of the hardware, the mounting hardware, and a more permanent spot. So my name's Darren, this is Electro Savvy. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment, and I'll see you in the next video.